Are you an aspiring dom? Are you single? And are you stuck that way? We're going to fix that today. Welcome to the Midnight Manor. I'm your host, Midnight. And today we're going to be tackling the ever-prevalent question of I'm kinky, I'm single, and I'm stuck there. We're going to be working on helping to cultivate the skills and abilities to not only have what it takes to be able to be a dom, but how to actually be seen and to help find people there that you can connect and build a relationship with. And of course, if you are a submissive, I've already done a video specifically for subs. This one is going to be for doms, but don't be afraid to watch to get tips and insights on what it's like on the other side. Let's begin. So first part, you can feel it within you. That primal urge, that dominant feeling, but you have no experience. You don't have anyone that you currently know who is a dom, what to do, how to get started. So like, how are you going to find someone and be like, hey, you should be my sub? Me? I've got zero skills, but a lot of enthusiasm. I will say that can sometimes work. But we're going to be developing and learning how to do these skills while you are single, so that when you do find someone, you can show them that you're not just talking or saying that you're dom. Because let's be honest, there's a lot of people out there who say they're doms, but they're not really doms. They just basically want to order and tell you what to do without actually taking into the serious consideration of the lifestyle, the effort, and what you're supposed to bring to the table as well. I'm going to be breaking a couple of this down into some fundamental and very popular skills that a lot of submissives would love their doms to be able to show. The first of which is bondage, also known as shibari, which is rope bondage. These are very easy skills to begin to develop. I'm going to be focusing a lot more on the basics of the rope, so you don't have to necessarily go out and spend a couple $100s on fancy equipment on there. We want to make sure that this is easily accessible while you're starting out. Now, of course, you might be saying, Midnight, of course I want to tie someone up, but I don't have someone. Well, look around your house. There are plenty of objects that you can work with. There's pillows, chairs, tables. Hell, get creative. Tie the chair to the table. Tie your couch to your coffee table. Make a web of it. Take a picture. Post it. Have some fun with it. There's so many fundamentals of it that can be done without actually needing a person around. I've done over 100 different shibari workshops at this point. And what I've told so many people about understanding breaking down the complexity really of shibari is you're wrapping the rope over and under. That's it. So have fun with that. There's also tons of tutorials about learning some of the basics like single column ties, diamond harnesses, all things that you can learn in less than an hour and then practice to develop. You're then going to begin to build that confidence and understanding some of those basic principles of rope bondage that's going to make you stand out as a dom and get comfortable all at the same time. Now the next part is about impact play. We're going to be talking here more about floggers, paddles. This is where you're going to have to invest at least a little bit of money in to be able to get some items. But there are a lot of entry-level things that you could start with. You can even convert some things at home. Check out my video, Is Your Home a Secret Den of Pleasure, where I go over a couple of these items that you can actually have already in your home that you can be using. Now again, to get familiar with it is, use it on yourself. Don't ever feel that because you're the dom, oh, I'm too much of a domly dom to ever, have anything impact me. I'm going to tell you something that is horseshit. I have flogged myself, I have spanked myself, I have tested every toy I have in my collection on myself. Because I want to know how it feels. I want to know how it feels on my partner. And if you can showcase that and get comfortable with those skills, that's going to elevate you not only on a skill level, but on a personal level, because they're going to know that you understand the risks, that you are safety oriented. And again, you can also practice on a pillow if you want to feel comfortable with striking, like if you have a bamboo stick, if you have a flogger, just take a pillow, put a little bit of tape on it there, just kind of like marking an X on it, and then just practice swinging. Again, and again, and again. Repetition builds the confidence. I've done it. I know that it works, and it will work for you as well. If you also want to put a little bit in for the bondage, my first bondage partner was a $20 inflatable doll that I purchased. It felt weird, but it was great for practicing chest harness, ties, moving the body around, getting a feel for some of that. Now, it's not the same as a body, but it will help you to understand where to wrap, to build that confidence when you're working with someone. And I guarantee you, if you are confident on that level, it's going to show in those scenes as well. One of the last things I'm going to talk about with prep is learning to cultivate a look. This could be in your sense of fashion, it could be in accessories, rings, watch, the clothes that you wear, maybe makeup. You want to be able to feel like you stand out. You want to be able to be more than just the vanilla. If you're walking around with just a t-shirt and shorts, what makes you different from anyone else? Show that you have discipline. Show that you have focus, that you've invested in yourself, and that you're going to invest in yourself, that you're already working on developing those routines, the rituals, the self-learning. All these can be reflected in your own vanilla life with how you choose to dress yourself, how you choose to niche yourself. Because again, that's going to help you stand out to the people who are like you. You don't want to be going out there and just trying to get anyone. You want to find someone that you vibe with. And it's the same thing that I was telling the submissives. You have to create a look so that you attract the right kind of person. We are all being peacocks out here. You want to be noticed? Be noticed. Stand out. Make that extra effort. It makes all the difference. And one thing I said in my previous video as well, the great part is when you're going from like 0 to just that first level, it's going to be one of the easiest things for just getting those basics, and it's going to have like the most reward for effort put in. So don't be concerned about trying to, learn how to Florentine flog, or making sure that you have this expensive collection, or that you know how to suspend someone off the floor. Start with the basics. And then when you have someone, you can work on those together and see, you know what? Maybe you're into this. I'm into this as well. Let's work and build on this. Now, for part 2, how to be seen. So, you may not be comfortable walking down Main Street in full leather, flogger at your side. It may not vibe right with the vanilla crowd. So I'm going to recommend that you check out fetlife.com. It's essentially the kinky Facebook. Now, it's not officially a dating website, but it kind of is. It's a great way to be able to meet kinksters in your local area or abroad. You're going to find a lot of great workshops on there as well that are virtual. So, I don't want to hear the excuse, oh, I'm in a town with only 200 people. Well, guess what? You might be the only dom in town with 100 other people who are looking for someone just like you. So, do not ever let your location be a limiting factor. Get those workshops. Interact with your own local groups. And take advantage of those opportunities to stand out as a leader. If the area you're in doesn't have a munch, guess what? Start a munch. You don't have to be an expert. Don't even say you're an expert. Just say, hey, I'm excited about building a community. I'm going to be down here. I'm going to grab a coffee. I'm going to have my favorite book. If anyone else is interested in meeting someone and building a community together, come and join me. Boom, you're already starting to build up that community. And if there are already events happening in your area, go. Talk to people. Find the local leaders. We're always trying to cultivate the next generation of people, whether they're doms or subs. We want to showcase our skills. And if you put in the effort to show that you want to learn, and you're constantly orbiting in their circles, you're going to get noticed. Now, I will say, when you're out at events, don't be a horn dog. Don't be jumping on anyone or anything. Allow yourself to showcase who you are. When you're not trying to get laid, when you're not trying to get into a relationship, that's the best time of when you're actually going to find someone. It is so bizarre how many times I've been able to get into a relationship while not trying. There was my current relationship. I was literally just getting fresh out of a relationship, and I didn't want to date someone, but I wanted to continue to have a shibari partner, so I talked to someone. And we ended up connecting over so many things, and we were both like, we don't want to be in a relationship. We kept doing things together, and we found out, hey, we're really compatible. We have a lot in common. We never really got to know each other all that well. And now we're in a relationship. So don't ever let that hold you back. And I want to share a little personal story on something that I know a lot, especially for guys out there. You're going to see a lot of people on YouTube or in other spaces talking about how women only want the top 10% of men. You've got to be 6'4", blue eyes, trust fund. I'm going to say that is a load of horse shit. There have definitely been times where I have not been the best choice. I've been inexperienced, still gotten myself into a relationship with subs. I've been massively overweight, still got relationship with subs. I've been broke, still able to find people. Because that personality, that experience, there's so many people out there who just want someone to be able to have that meaningful experience with. So never think that, if you're not this top dog player, that you can't find a relationship. Sure, experience is going to help you and make it easier for more doors and opportunities to come your way. But there are so many people who are looking right now. And you putting in the effort and showcasing that is going to create a lot of wonderful results for you. Get yourself out there, keep swinging, keep developing your skills, and you will find success. You will not be stuck. But you have to put in the effort. You have to put yourself out there, and you will find the results. Now, of course, if there's anything that I've missed or more that you want to be able to learn and talk about, make sure you comment below. Let me know so I can do more deep dives on there. And don't forget to subscribe, like, share this with someone who you also think might be in that same scenario. Let's all grow together. And I'll see you next time. Take care.